on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for Kenyon Drake. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time...
And it's a fumble. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 30. 10. Touchdown. Michael Gallup, 87 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
The kicker on.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, beats 6.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Under a minute to go, clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On 1st down, Drake. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over.
33-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake, and he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
The tackle made.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will stop right around the 25. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On 2nd down, it's Drake. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Throw left side complete. That's Drake. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Spinning away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Brings up
here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll throw now on the final play. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Mack. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points, and they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2nd and 11. And his throw is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up
nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a run with Mack. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Beats 21. Buccaneers 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Lining up for the point after.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he finds a man with a crossing route. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
39-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Kenyon Drake.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The throw over the middle, taken in. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
That's good.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to take the lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews.
The pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 40. Past the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Today's final score.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And